Well, hi there. That's how we meet again. Although I must say, you look much more pale than I remember. But that must be because you don't have a pulse anymore. Yeah, but don't you worry. I'm going to make you look just like you used to. Normal. Healthy. Okay, but first I have to take a look at your file. I must make sure that I know what your relatives wished for you to look like after all, don't I? Okay, let me take a look. Okay. There seems to be no wishes and no description of what I should make you look like at all. From your parents or anyone. Okay. Well, I guess I'm just going to make you look glowy, healthy, and alive again. Even though we know that you definitely aren't. Okay. What else does it say in your death report? I mean, it's always best to know what happened to you. It helps to make you look good again. Oh, it says that you've got some bruising, light bruising along your neck. I can see that. And scratches along both of your arms. They remarked here that that must stem from your cats. Okay. Then what did they rule your death? Oh, self-inflicted. That's interesting. I mean, you got leaves all over your hair. They're a mess, and you got light bruising all over. But I mean, if the coroner says so. They were found in the woods too. Okay. Oh, but your parents agreed to it pretty quickly. You weren't lying when you said you were estranged. Great, okay. Well then, I guess. Anyway, let's get started, shall we? I'm going to disinfect my hands and put on some gloves first. I think that's important. Let's put on some gloves so that I don't contaminate you, but most importantly, you don't contaminate me. We're ready to start now, shall we? I'm going to start by combing your hair and making them look shiny and tangleless again. Oh, I got there. Wait. Oh. Let me see. there. That was the one thing that I thought was so intriguing when I first. Now we're gonna make them look like they used to. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, that should do. No more leaves or tangles. Great. Okay. Let's see what else we have to do. Well, your face looks a bit grayish green. I guess that's what we need to fix as well. Let me clip them back first so that we can work better on your face. Okay. Let me take them to the side and up and clip them back. Perfect. Okay. Here we need to still clip, clip, clip them back. Perfect. Okay, now your face is nice and free. What else can I do? Your face is so smooth and cold. Yeah. Okay. Let me see the eyes. Yeah, they used to be so bright and beautiful, full of glow. But now I'm afraid they're losing their form. Yeah, I need to stuff them so that they are round and perfect. I'm going to use some of these cotton swipes for that. Or cotton puffs, better. Great. I'm going to put them right here. Great. Perfect. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Let me see. Great. Okay. Perfect. Now they're all round and in perfect shape again. Okay. Now, all let's have to do is sew them shut at the corners. We don't want you to jump scare the crowd at your funeral when they pop up again. Pop open again, right? Yeah. I promise it won't hurt. Just kidding. Okay. That's it for the left one, right one. For the right one, this is my left. Exactly. But you don't mind anyway, do you? Okay. And I'm going to sew this one shut as well. Just in the corners. Okay. Okay. So we are going to start with this hydrating solution. It will rehydrate your skin and make you glow again. Let me work that into your skin. Yeah, great. Okay, maybe a little bit on your nose. That should do. Great, perfect. You already got some glow back. Look hydrated again. Okay, then I'm going to start by spot concealing all your grayish and greenish marks. I'm going to use this red lipstick for it. A little bit over here and a bit on top here. Of course, your under eyes. Perfect. Let me blend that out for you now, shall I? My God, why am I yapping to you? You can't even understand me. I must be careful. I need more friends. Otherwise I end up like you. Although, I wouldn't even have a Dungeons and Dragons party. People gang. To you, mourn my death. Otherwise I wouldn't have to talk to you. Anyways, my yapping won't bother you anyways now, won't it? You know, preparing you guys is always the best part. I get to be so close to you for one last time and talk to you, and you will never tell anyone anything I say. That's amazing, isn't it? Yeah, well, that looks about right. Okay, let's move on with some concealer now, shall we? You're going to conceal all of your little dark spots and bruises over the color corrector. You shouldn't be able to see anything after that. Okay. And this side. Okay. And how about your forehead? Over here. Chin. Yeah. Great. Perfect. Let me use this little concealer brush to buff that in to your skin and up here as well. Great. Your nose and your under eyes. Perfect. Great. And over here. Okay. Now that should all be nice and blended. Yeah. Great. Now we should probably set it with some powder. Okay. I'm gonna grab this. I'm going to just gently pat. Make sure there's no crease. Okay. Pat. And also up here. Pat. Some down here. Perfect. Now you look much more alive, so much better, but you still kind of look a little dead. Yeah, no offense. Then I think you need some powder to have that natural glow as if blood was actually still running through your veins, which it doesn't, but we can fake it now, can't we? Perfect. Now this shade over here should match you perfectly. Should be the perfect rosy and not too harsh, but just perfect. Let me pick up some product and then apply some right there. That's so pretty. Yeah, much better. Great. Now, what is left to do? The eyes, I'm not going to do much. I'm just going to keep it natural and make them match the rest of your face. Cover up those little veins you got going on right there. I'm going to pick up concealer again. Just take a little bit of this product, just put this on your lid, put this on your lids. Great, over here as well. Yes. Make all those veins disappear and set it a bit with the left powder. Perfect. Maybe I'm just going to go over it with some of the bronzer as well. Just what is left on the brush to give it a bit more depth. Perfect. That should do. Oh, great. All that is left to do now is to set it all so that it will last until the funeral and all through it. Yes, exactly. I'm going to use this setting spray for that. Perfect. Just air it out a bit. Great. Now, the lips. Oh, how could I forget about the lips? gonna set it again later. I'm going to take what is left of the concealer brush. You can see there's just still a lot of product, and again, I'm talking to you as if you were alive. I really need more friends. Okay, and I'm going to cover up this blue color. Perfect. And I thought we were going to use just a very neutral color, something like maybe this. By the way, your lips are beautiful. Yeah, I thought that from the first time I saw you. I'm actually so glad I get to give them their color back. This color reminded me of them a lot. It's a rosy shade. Let me apply it. Just rosy enough, but not too unnatural. Looks just like your lips. Well, how they used to look. So that it looks a bit more natural. Going to tap, 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 tap it in. Great. Perfect. You look way better, just like you used to do. Great. Well, what we could maybe still do is get rid of those scratches on your arms and maybe those bruises on your neck. I'm going to take this paste-like foundation. Just put on a bit. Let me apply some of this to the scratches along your arms. Yeah, it will fill them in a bit. You know what, I actually think it's quite unfair how they blamed your cats for these scratches. I mean, if it wasn't for them, your neighbors wouldn't even have noticed that you disappeared. Yeah, they were quite vocal about it. I mean, they could have just been hungry, but still. Yeah, you would still be laying in the woods. Now I'll be slowly becoming part of nature. And if it wasn't for those damn mushroom pickers, they wouldn't have found you at all. I would have made sure. Well, I seem to get away with it anyways. Some on your neck, right down there. Perfect. Now nothing reminds of what happened to you. You look just like you used to. I'm going to take off these gloves and set it again. Perfect. Oh, I almost let you walk out with the clips in your hair still. Let me take them out real quick. I should have left my gloves on for this. Okay, great. Anyway. Perfect. Now you look merely sound asleep. Not like you've been kidnapped and dragged to the woods at all. Yes, and now rest.